Did you know Krillin has his own point-and-click adventure game? It was made by a guy called Kenzar2K. He's the mind behind Dragonball TM, a spoof cartoon and webcomic where Dragon Ball Z characters come to life. Something to note, Kenzar uses the Japanese names like Kuririn, Freezer, and Z Senshi. I don't know where he's from or why he chose to do that, but there you go. There are 3 versions of the game: light, normal, and hard. Despite the titles, the later versions are more like expansion packs. Certain areas are restricted in light and normal, and there's less content overall. So hard mode is basically just the full game. There's not really a story, just an objective. Find Goku and stay alive until you do. We start on a table with a bunch of books. Definitely will find Goku here. But you can talk to Piccolo and he'll give you some advice.
Listen up. I'm only going to say this once.
There's also this cute little alien or monster thing.
Come here, little fella.
I kept exploring until I found something that caught my eye.
Cool! Dinosaurs! Maybe I should go check those out.
I completely forgot about Goku for a second.
That particular dinosaur looks very, very familiar. And yet very, very evil for some reason. Something tells me that getting a closer look at this particular dinosaur wasn't a very good idea.
I clicked the question button and Krillin asked the dinosaur to eat him.
Hey, I was wondering, could you just open your mouth and devour me whole? It sure is dark in here.
Using the key blast like a candle lights up the path. Making our way through, we find graffiti by Vegeta as well as a Christmas light, and eventually we get to the exit.
This kind of reminds me of that movie. You know, the one with the guy who could fly around and they wore all black leather. Huh? What the? Hey, it's Goku! I think it is Goku. Oh, great. Well, it looks like I've exited my world, and I've stepped into the Matrix.
Yeah, the early 2000s were packed with Matrix spoofs, even in the most random of places. But this actually gives us our first ending. Next go around, I investigate this damaged-looking box.
That box looks awfully unstable for some reason. Maybe I should go check it out. It sure is dark in here.
Once again, I use a key blast to light the way. I went left at first.
I got a bad feeling about this.
If you hover the mouse over the portal arrow, he says this.
No way! Nothing you can click can make me go in there.
But if you try to click the other one...
No, I didn't pick that! I can't believe I did that. That was so dumb.
If you choose to go right, you'll arrive at this creepy tunnel.
It's awfully quiet down here for some reason.
It's dark here. The Gru like the dark. You were eaten by a Gru. A random Zork reference of all things. I've never played a Zork game in my life and I didn't even know there were sequels. Without getting too sidetracked, Zork is a text-based adventure game series as old as Star Wars. And this is apparently what the Gru look like. Pretty horrifying. Back to the table and there's a creepy green ball with fangs.
I don't think I should mess with that.
I concur, but I decide to check out this big golden trophy looking thing. I get transported to a Goku theme park where It's a Small World plays on loop. It actually drowns out all subsequent dialogue and even plays over the wind theme for this area. Must be a programming error. Anyway, this place is dope and I totally go to a real-life Goku theme park. We find a statue with a rather peculiar paint job. This and the path to the boss's office are a clear indicator of who we're gonna run into. We see Goku tied up on the floor and take one guess who's holding him hostage. I use the talk option and it actually keeps Frieza distracted long enough for myself and Goku to escape. This ending will make a fine addition. Who built the Goku Park? Back to the table.
The sign says not to go, but I'm really curious what's over there. Should I go over there or not? An underground cavern. How odd.
I make my way through and hit a fork in the road. I guess I'll go right. Oh! Oh! Okay, let's try left. Let's go left again. Okay, what do we got? Oh! I dispatch him quickly with the melee option and wind up at the Cell Games arena. Oh god. The game only gives me the key blast option, and this is actually one of the endings. That's pretty freaking funny. But look, if Gohan has no beef with Hercule, I can't either. Because I'm Gohan. If we keep straight in the cavern, we wind up in the research and development department. Heading left will take us to a sleeping minion. Knock him out the box. This path leads straight to Cell's Temple of Evilness, figure not included. I get ran up on by a red Frieza decoy, but a key blast takes him out. I went left and got eaten by a giant Majin Buu monstrosity.
Serves you right for what you did to me earlier. Ha 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 ha. Oh, your wife's on.
It's at this point I realized what they meant by rejects department. These are toys that never made it to market, which also explains the red Frieza. Imagine if Kenzar made him gold. Heading right takes us to Cell's lair, where we see a familiar face.
It's Goku! I finally found him! Oh, crap.
Although we're toys, I'm still Krillin. I have no chance in heck of beating Cell, so I use the run option. And with that, we've gotten our fourth ending. Under the table, I encounter another Frieza minion.
I'll swallow your soul, boy.
Excuse me, Mr. Monster. Can you take me back on top of the table, please? I think I made a mistake coming down here.
I kinda wonder why he used OCs instead of actual characters who work for Frieza, but whatever. Vegeta's hosting a rave, and I go over to ask if he's seen Goku.
If I'm gonna bother Vegeta about something, it better be pretty important. Otherwise he might, kill me.
Can't you see that I'm busy raving with the Barbie girls? This better be important.
Have you seen Goku around anywhere?
No, I haven't seen Kakarot anywhere. Try over by the dirty corner and leave me the hell alone.
Cause yeah, if there's one thing Goku loves, it's dirty corners.
This corner looks awfully dirty.
I run into another Frieza minion and bored to sleep with my chatter.
Yeah, I call the shots and make sure that everything's kept in order. I've never been outside before. I wonder what it's like. The Capsule Core playset. I bet Goku's in there. That's strange. The door's not open.
Guess what happens when I open the door? Yeah, I'm closing that.
Well, that was just common sense. I guess I'll head to the Barrens now. It's pretty much a dead end here.
Here's what happens if you go up. I know it's a game and it's to be expected, but the amount of ways you can lose severely outnumbers the ways you can win. I head right towards Frieza's fortress. You might recall that Frieza's actually over at Goku World, so whoever I run into over here won't be him. Okay.
Stand still while I push you.
He just let it happen. What the heck? Continuing on, I make my way inside. Let's check out this door.
Nothing out of the ordinary here. Oh well.
Okay. I use the question option here.
Can you please let me on through? I have some rather pressing business to attend to.
Sheer unpredictability must have been Kenzar's development philosophy. There's never a pattern, you just gotta guess. Did you hear that? Back to the drawing board. Let's head towards the machine room now.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get past that door. I think it's just for scenery.
Alright. I went right and found Future Trunks sleeping by his time machine.
I'd better not wake him up. He looks pretty peaceful.
If we get inside it, there's a console with 6 buttons. The blue one takes us back to the outside. The green one sends us to a black hole. The orange one takes us forward to Frieza's fortress. The red one takes us to a future timeline.
Whoa! A post-apocalyptic future! Cool!
Trespasser! I will destroy you!
Die!
I'd actually love to explore that world. How the heck did that come about? The yellow one self-destructs, and the purple one resets the game. Pretty annoying for a first-time playthrough, but the non-lethal buttons can be pretty handy for fast travel. Back to the R&D room. Going up, I found King Kai's planet.
I think I remember Goku telling me he trained here once. He's probably inside somewhere.
What the?
Surprise!
Oh, you douchebag. Alright, Cooler. One of the coolest villains. I did not do that on purpose. But for real, they should have made this guy canon instead of bringing Frieza back 9 billion times. Anyway, blast him. Ending number 5 secured. There's one left, which you get by blasting the door of Frieza's fortress.
All right, Goku, I finally found you. How you... Oh, that's not good. Well, this is kind of a crappy ending, but, at least I found Goku.
I'm not happy with this at all. And that's it. That's the 6th and final ending. I have so many good memories of this game. It can actually be a little intimidating having to navigate this huge world full of monsters who want to kill you. It's like a diet horror game, think about it. The art style is so simple yet so unique, and I love it. Despite the creepier aspects, this is something of a comfort game for me. It's pretty cozy in the lighter spots and exceptionally creative. So if you love Dragon Ball Z, I absolutely recommend it. Links in the description.